Greetings everyone. Well, in the last video we worked on a sky dinosaur, and that was kind of a neat thing. One of these chocolates. Alright, so what I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to turn this into a card, a Christmas card. So I'll end up just folding it and making envelopes for it. You probably saw in a previous video that it's pretty easy to do that. And I'll drop it off in person, which I think will be fun. So since that's what this end's going to be, I'm going to do another card, and that'll be the cover of it there. So this one's going to be a little bit different. I think for this one, we're just going to doodle out, let's say, a Christmas elf maybe, or I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. So hope everyone's having a great day with lots of adventures and whatnot. I don't know about the rest of you, if you're busy with shopping and those kinds of adventures. I'm not always the greatest shopper. Mainly because I don't always know if what somebody wants is something that they really won't use. Not up to me to determine that, but, you know, should I get a joke kind of gag gift, or... Yeah, because I mean, you don't really buy stuff sometimes that people need. So I think what I'm going to do for this elf is perhaps make this one kind of like a leprechaun, maybe. One of the wee folk, as they would say. What's the king of the leprechauns' name? Is it Seamus, or... I don't recall right off the top of my head. It's not Darby or anything like that, I don't think. I think they have pointed ears as well. It's part of the folklore. a nice fuzzy cap. Now, how many of you try to make your own memes? It seems like kind of fun, doesn't it? So I have on occasion just made little funny pictures with some cringy like thing that might happen. I do find that kind of stuff funny. Time and place, of course. Time and place. I don't know that much about elves in general, because you watch Lord of the Rings, there's tall, fast moving elves, then you see short elves in other works of fiction. So I don't know. We'll give this fine fellow some wondrous hair. And this won't be a very long video today. We'll just see what kind of fun thing we can come up with. I wonder how often little people get annoyed with characters like these. So you have to be considerate of other people's feelings. I don't know when that new Disney, what was it, Snow White, when that's supposed to come out. That seems kind of controversial for some people, I think. I think they went with like CGI characters for that movie. That seems funny. And up here we'll have our friend say something. Amongst my favorite things to do is write letters to friends and family. That's mainly because it's a great way to get something physical to somebody. So hopefully we'll be able to do that again here soon. If everything gets resolved at Canada Post. So I'm a big fan of mailing letters. Kind of old school that way. Very much a pen and paper kind of person. We'll darken up some of these lines. So I do have proper calligraphy pens. But I think this is my kind of go-to pen for the most part. I do have a lot of different pens, honestly enough. Ooh, I think that finger didn't go so great. That's all right. Mainly because of the heel of this thumb looks weird too. But as you may hear me say, I'm the one holding the pen, so the responsibility is mine anyway. Yeah, I wasn't sure what kind of collar I wanted to put here. Like one that would require tie. Maybe not. We'll just go with sort of a... I don't know what this type of collar would be called. It's not really an Oxford style. It's not buttoned down, but I guess I could button it down. Like so, just like that. There's a couple of buttons. Some cuffs. Now, let me see. As I'm winding down the doodle on this one. Dip of the pen. So I think with the next video, something that I like to do with sketchbooks as I'm finishing them up, and this one's only got a few pages left, I think it would be fun to take a little bit of time to fill one of the pages as much as possible, and that might be done over a few videos. You know, I don't need to sit down for a few hours. Which is what it could take. Use as much space as possible. There you go. We have a little bit of a silly card. I think I know somebody who might get a kick out of this. And if they're watching it now, well, you're watching your card get made, I guess. I'll drop it off in person. Well, that's not too bad, folks. I think that's kind of the run of what that card will be. Now, just for fun, let's throw a little bit of color on it. And this will be easy enough. So I like to go around the outside first. So if you make your own cards, yeah, let me know in the comments down below. It's funny. My mother would only read cards if she knew that we put effort into them ourselves. Because, I mean, otherwise you're just using other people's thoughts or what have you. So you have to do something to personalize them. How many of you remember getting like Christmas cards from, or birthday cards or something like that, and you knew that there was going to be money inside of it, but you had to play the game of, making like you're really interested in what's written in the card too, and you read it because sometimes the person might be right in front of you, so you make sure that you read it, and it's part of the show. Like you didn't even notice the money that was in there. I think I've seen a few like videos of that, which is pretty funny. So I think on the inside of this card I'll have something kind of funny relating to talking about St. Patrick's Day so early. Like skipping Valentine's Day. Another saint. So at Christmas time you have Saint Nicholas or Saint Nicholas, Santa Claus, and Saint Valentine's, and then Saint Paddy's, or St. Patrick's, I guess. All right. We've added some green streaks. Darken some of this out a little bit. Next, we shall add a bit of color for the hair. Of course we will. All right. Let's get those eyebrows too. And I don't know if I want to go with that sort of a pink. It might be a bit much, but we'll start off with this. Add some tone in. Perhaps we'll rosy up those cheeks just a little bit with this. We'll see how it looks. Okay. I don't perfectly regret it. A little bit in the nose too. Well, folks, I think that is it for that card. I can probably drop in some holly or maybe something else, some little embellishments or whatever, just to scrolly it up a little bit. And on the inside I'll have it personalized for someone. But I think that'll be kind of fun. So that's it. We created 2 cards on 1 piece of paper. That, and now this. Well, I think that's it for now, folks. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and hopefully we'll see you again sometime in the near future.